Top 10 places to visit in Iceland. From breathtaking glaciers to the geothermal springs and active volcanoes, Iceland is a country where nature constantly takes center stage. Views of the sea and adjacent mountains steal the show everywhere you look, even Reykjavik, the country's bustling capital. This kingdom of fire and ice, cut off from the rest of Europe for centuries, has a distinctive literary, musical, and culinary tradition that you'll also find fascinating. Welcome back to Top 10 Places. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Turn on the bell icon to receive notifications about upcoming videos. Let's start with number 1. The Hornstrandir Nature Reserve. No area compares to the pristine wilderness of the Hornstrandir Nature Reserve in the West Fjords of viewing Iceland in its natural splendor. Although Hornstrandir's rugged landscape of jagged mountains and sheer sea cliffs poses difficulties, it's the perfect location for nature lovers who just enjoy an adventure. However, hikers must be prepared for emergencies because no stores or services are in reserve. The Hornbjarg, a towering sea cliff situated on the reserve's northernmost point, is a popular hiking attraction. In the summer, guided tours are offered, enabling you to take this once-in-a-lifetime event in comparatively safety and comfort. Number 2. Blue Lagoon. The renowned Blue Lagoon is located on the Reykjanes Peninsula in southwest Iceland. One of Iceland's top tourist destinations, the Blue Lagoon is featured in both Instagram pictures and advertising campaigns, and we can assure you that the attention is merited. The Blue Lagoon is a geothermal spa, which means the water is heated to a comfortable 39 degrees Celsius or 102 degrees Fahrenheit by the adjacent geothermal plant. The milky water appears ethereal in contrast to the black lava desert backdrop. It's a must-see because it's so serene, lovely, and famous. It's the perfect addition to your trip, either at the start or the finish of your Icelandic excursions due to its proximity to the airport and Reykjavik. Number 3. Reykjavik. Reykjavik is where most vacations to Iceland begin, but it's hardly a one-stop shop. An excellent method to learn about the nation and its culture is to start or conclude your visit to the capital. You may discover exquisite restaurants, upscale shopping, and hip pubs in Reykjavik. But its renowned landmarks, museums, and cultural attractions are where its authentic charm lies. Start by going to Hallgrímskirkja, a famous church in Reykjavik whose design was influenced by the surrounding volcanic scenery. It's Iceland's biggest church, rising 73 meters high. To gain a panoramic perspective of the city below, you can even take an elevator up to the tower. Another notable building in the city is the Harper Concert Hall, which also acts as a cultural center by hosting several musical events and festivals. You can enjoy operatic renditions of Viking sagas, symphony orchestras, jazz festivals, and modern bands wherever you visit in Reykjavik. Visit Perlan Museum whilst you're in the city, whether or not you plan to travel the country to see its rocky and stunning landscapes sculpted by fire and ice. Highlighted Iceland's natural wonders is the main objective of this interactive exhibit. It's the ideal setting for learning and experiencing everything in one spot. Number 4. The Golden Circle. Whether you decide to drive yourself or join a guided group tour, you should include the Golden Circle on your trip plan at least once in your lifetime. The historical core of Iceland and some of its most breathtaking and well-known natural attractions, such as the towering waterfalls, geysers, and hot springs, are all located in this area. The Thingvellir National Park is an important heritage site, partly due to its geographic significance, situated at the meeting point of Eurasia and North America's tectonic plates, and partly due to its importance in Icelandic history. In 930, more than 30 of Iceland's reigning chiefs gathered to form a basic form of representative government. The ruins of that location can still be seen today as you stroll through the breathtaking environment. Iceland is renowned for both hot springs and geothermal energy. The enormous geyser hot spring is arguably the most well known. When active, the geyser sprays water up to a height of 70 meters into the air. The far more reliable Strokka geyser is close by. It can reach up to 40 meters or 130 feet and erupts every 5 to 10 minutes. Number 5. Seljalandsfoss. You'll quickly learn why you need to see so many waterfalls when touring Iceland, because each one is distinctive and alluring in its own way. One of the most famous waterfalls in the nation is Seljalandsfoss, so you should definitely pay it a visit. This waterfall is located on the Seljalandsá River, which originates at the well-known volcano Eyjafjallajökull with its glacier-topped summit. Its distinguishing feature is the cliff's shape, which enables guests to stroll behind the water's curtain. At the base of the falls, there is a trail. However, you should always practice caution because of its hazardous nature. Another beautiful waterfall nearby is the Gilfrabi, which is hidden inside a small canyon. It definitely is a hidden gem, and it might be worth the extra effort for fantastic photographs. You may also stop at the Skurgafoss, a stunning waterfall with a height of 60 meters and 30 minutes away. According to mythology, the first Viking settlement in the area concealed a treasure in the cave below the waterfall. Number 6. Mývatn. Mývatn Lake in the north of Iceland is another destination you should visit. The Icelandic region is highly diversified and offers a lot, especially in the warmer season. A short stroll to the pseudo-craters at the Mývatn Lake, a hike along the Leitchnakur hiking rail, a visit to the Dimmuborgir area with fantastic lava formations, and a 45-minute walk to the Kirkjan lava tube construction are some of the best things to do in Mývatn. Another must-see in North Iceland is the Namaskath geothermal area. With bubbling mud pools and vibrant steaming geothermal features, it's an accessible impact area, but you have to get used to the stench. Also not to be missed are the Mývatn nature baths. This geothermal pool has lovely vistas, is less crowded, and is less expensive than the Blue Lagoon. However, a lot has changed in past years, so if you visit during the summer, be prepared for a hectic time. Number 7. The Vatnajökull National Park. The central Icelandic highlands are where the Vatnajökull extends. The country's namesakes, fire and ice, have carved magnificent gorges, glacial rivers, and volcanoes that make up the highlands. You should come here if you want to see the mountains and the superb Svartifoss waterfall. The Vatnajökull glacier, which dominates the park and has been chiseling its way through the highlands for thousands of years, must be visited if you visit the magnificent natural reserve. It's also the biggest glacier in all of Europe. It covers 8,000 kilometers squared, or 8% of Iceland's landmass, whilst the park occupies 14% of that area. Number 8. Vik. The settlement of Vik Medal, tucked next to the shore cliffs and faces the mighty Atlantic Ocean, is located on the southern coast. This small town, which is situated directly by the Miðdalsjökull glacier, offers a genuine glimpse into the coastal life of Iceland. The Arctic tern and puffin populations that have settled in this region of the country will delight wildlife aficionados. One of the reasons Vik has become such a well-liked resting place due to the rock formations of Dýrahólli and Reynistranga. The first relates to a peninsula that terminates in a jumping black lava arch, and the second is an allusion to the great volcanic sea stacks that form the intimidating cliffs. And what a sight it is! This area is one of the many fantastic locations where you can try to see the northern lights due to the small population of Vik and the low local light pollution. Being a natural occurrence, observations of the aurora borealis cannot be guaranteed, although the most fantastic time of year to observe it is in the winter. Number 9. Snæfellsnes. Iceland has a Wild West feel to it too. West Iceland is a remote area that will be worthwhile for the trip. The Snæfellsnes Peninsula is a tiny version of Iceland and is renowned for its spectacular vistas. This 90-kilometer long peninsula will demonstrate the variety of the Icelandic environment to you because it combines lava fields, craters, hot springs, waterfalls, basalt columns, gorges, volcanoes, and charming fishing villages into one area. The 1,446 meter tall Snæfellsjökull stratovolcano and its brilliant glacier, which dominate the landscape, are the namesake of the island's oldest national park, Snæfellsjökull. And number 10, Dettifoss Waterfall and Asbjörgi Canyon. Dettifoss Waterfall and Asbjörgi Canyon are two other locations in northern Iceland that are well worth visiting and deserving of a mention among the top things to do in Iceland. Europe's most powerful waterfall is Dettifoss. This is the location in Iceland where you may experience the power of nature like nowhere else, with a breadth of 100 meters or 330 feet, a drop of 44 meters or 144 feet, and an average water flow of 193 meters. It is a must-see. Between Dettifoss and Husavik is the relatively less well-known Asbjørgi Canyon, which is definitely worth a quick pit stop or a more extended stay. The proximity of such vastly dissimilar scenery never ceases to astound me, and the calm of the Asbjørgi is just unmatched by the raging, mighty Dettifoss. And with that, we conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your continued support. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Here are some amazing videos that I think you'll enjoy. Simply click on the left or the right video to watch it. That's all for today, and we'll see you in the next video.